Hello guys, this is Robert from Stompy King MTG, and these are my top 5 ETB green creatures. Coming in at number 5 is Terrassa Don. He costs 6 colorless and 2 green. When Terrassa Don enters the battlefield, you may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent put into a graveyard this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant token. Similar comparison to Beast Within, which when you destroy a target permanent, the controller creates a 3/3 green beast. But with Terrassa Don, you destroy up to 3 permanents and you get a 9/9 body onto the battlefield. Now, Terrassa Don might not be able to hit creature permanents, but taking out that artifact, enchantment, or even a land to really help move from one zone to the other as far as parity or being from behind or keeping yourself ahead of the game. In the end, who doesn't like blowing up other people's permanents and getting a 9/9 body onto the battlefield? Coming in at number 4 is Woodfall Primus. Costs 5 colors and 3 green mana. He has Trample. When Woodfall Primus enters the battlefield, destroy target non-creature permanent. He has Persist, so that when this creature dies, if it had no 1/1 counters, negative 1/1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a -1/-1 counter on it. It's also a 6/6 body. Now, destroying one permanent for 5 and 3 colors, 8 total mana, isn't that great? Even though it is a 6/6 body, the real reason this is at number 4 is because it's Persist ability. The Persist ability is great because you can get into infinite mill and destroy loops by using several cards, but some that I have pictured here is Good Fortune Unicorn and Altar of Dementia. By sacking it to Altar of Dementia and then bringing it back with its Persist ability, the Good Fortune Unicorn puts a 1/1 counter on it, negating the -1/-1 counter on it, therefore causing an infinite mill and infinite destroy non-creature permanent loop that you may stop at any time. Coming in at the number 3 spot is Eternal Witness. 1 colors and 2 green. When Eternal Witness enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a 2/1. As you can see by the TCG price of $4.19, it's a highly sought after card for an uncommon. It's at the number 3 spot because it is a creature, and when it enters, it returns a target card from your graveyard to your hand. Now, there are other cards in green that return cards to your hand or the top of your library, but since this is a creature, it's easily recurable. It gives you the ability to go into loops where you can keep returning Eternal Witness and other cards to and from your graveyard to your hand. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Acidic Slime. 3 colors and 2 green. It is Death Touch. When Acidic Slime enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. And it's a 2/2 body. I know this comes in at number 2 on my list, but this is probably the one I run the most out of the top 5. This probably sits in every single one of my green decks. Due to the versatility of the enter the battlefield effect, and the fact that it has Death Touch, which actually comes in handy more often than not, makes it such an easy choice and decision for myself to slot it into so many of my decks. Not to mention that it's very budget friendly. Coming in at number 1 is Avenger of Zendikar. Avenger of Zendikar costs 5 colors and 2 green. When Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant token for each land you control. It also has landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 1/1 counter on each plant creature token. A popular win con or combo that uses Avenger of Zendikar would be using Tooth and Nail, paying the entwine cost, searching for Avenger of Zendikar, and Craterhoof Behemoth, dropping Zendikar, then dropping Behemoth, giving all your plant tokens +X/+X, and trample, and stampeding over everybody. I also personally believe Avenger of Zendikar is good in any green deck, or at least any green heavy deck, because you're going to be putting lands into play constantly due to green's ability to ramp, and he just pushes out tokens and buffs them up so they can either be blockers or attackers. So versatile. Here are 3 of my honorable mentions. District Guide, search your library for a basic land or gate and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Elvis Visionary draws you a card, Sylvan Ranger, you search for your library for a land, put it into your hand. Nothing like getting extra ramp and card draw from creature spots rather than having extra spells. The ability to get extra ramp and card draw from your creatures can really help outvalue your opponents. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.